Job here is to film a group of 34 orangutans over a period of 10 months, to film what they are doing every day, their life, the challenges of finding this new habitat for them. So usually we start in the morning at 6:30, and we arrive at the island at about 7. And before the technicians come with the food, we try to get some shots of the orangutans in the forest. But usually they are very quiet and they are always waiting for the food, so they don't do very much. But of course at the feeding platform, it's the time when they all come together. And it's also a good opportunity for us to get all the interactions, you know, those who are friends or enemies, and everything happening around the food. Do they fight for the food? This kind of thing. The best time is after the feeding, the bonding feeding. Then they have eaten, they feel happy, so they start playing in the forest and playing in the water, you know, breaking branches, and so it's the time where we have the better opportunities to get a nice shot. So it's difficult to follow each one, so we try to go somewhere and see what they do around us. Usually they come with us, which is not what we want, but there is no way to, to push them away. And after a while we settle, we try not to do too much. A few hours later, they forget us and they start doing the business, like looking for insects in the forest or eating leaves and playing. And the orangutans are used to people, because before being here, they were in a rehabilitation center. So they always come too close, because it would be easier if they were a bit wild. They always around us. They always try to take something from the camera, look in the lens, and put their dirty finger on the filter. So it's always a problem. So when we are filming, we always have to be careful that there is no dirt on the filter. That's very often the case. So our job is to follow the orangutans, everywhere in the forest. So we have to carry the equipment with us and follow the orangutans. So it's quite difficult to walk. It's very swampy. This area is a small island, and there's a lot of forest. It's all covered with forest, and especially rattan. So it's very difficult to find a way. For orangutans it's easier because they go over the trees, but for us we have to go under, and it's where we get stuck by the rattan and also the mud. During the rainy season there is a lot of mud, so sometimes we cannot follow them everywhere they go because the water is too high. In the beginning of the filming we had the idea to make platforms, but of course if we make a platform with wood, it's not movable. And sometimes we make a platform and the orangutans decide to play somewhere else. So usually the platforms are not very productive. It's why we had this idea of using a big ladder and make a support where we can sit and put the camera on the tripod head, so we can move around, even if it is not always easy to carry it around, but it's easier than making a platform every time we need to shoot them. It's fast. First there was no seat, so it was a bit hard for me to sit for hours, so he found a Vespa seat, which is more comfortable. Yeah, we call it the leather cam. It's not patented yet.